Hey guys, it's me, Miss Hip Hop. My name is actually Nicole, and it's different because me and my boyfriend JD, we're going to discuss this movie that everyone needs to see. It's called Sound of Freedom. JD, what'd you think about the movie?
I just was surprised that they actually made a movie like this. Because, I'm not saying that kids being kidnapped and everything wasn't in movies before, but just for this movie to be about just that subject alone, child trafficking, I was surprised that, that was made into a movie and that Hollywood was okay with it, considering Disney kids and all that type of history and just the history of this nation's thing with you know the banned word that I maybe can or can't say. I'll just say it starts with a P or whatever, and it's a word you can't say on YouTube no more. I was just surprised they brought light to that, because I won't say too much just yet, but the actor playing the main character in the movie did say at the end that they've been trying to get this movie was made in 2018 and they've been trying to get it out since then. So
Yeah, that's the part that really stuck with me too, because like you said, I was shocked as well that they made a movie about sex trafficking. And to find out that the movie, like you said, was filmed all the way in 2018, it took them 5 years to go through every hurdle, every boundary, whatever you want to call it, thrown at them to get this movie out. And the fact that it was based on a true story, and we just finding out, it's crazy.
yeah, it is crazy.
So I also think what the message in the movie was about is because he said it, the storytellers are the most powerful people in the world. The reason why they're the most powerful people in the world, because they're telling the untold stories of all these missing children, and it's sad. It's really, really sad. So overall, I think this is a movie that should be brought to light, and more people should watch it. And I mean, I don't want to give it away, so to speak, but they did have a special message at the end of the movie. And that special message was, what was that website, JD?
Oh, it's angel.com/freedom.
Yes,
Uh,
angel.com/freedom. And what was that for again?
I believe it's for a QR code and to share it and everything. But it also, you all, just go see the movie Sound of Freedom, kind of like what Bob Marley said in that Redemption song. He said the sound of freedom or whatever. It kind of reminded me of that too. But yeah, that's to answer your question. I know I'm going on and on.
Sound of Freedom by who?
It was Redemption by Bob Marley, and he said the sound of freedom in the song. I remember he said that.
I have to check that that song out, Redemption by Bob
Yeah.
Marley. And speaking of the music was really good. The soundtrack, I mean, and I know that's like irrelevant, but it's not, because the songs that were brought to our attention were in Spanish. And one of the main songs, they were saying that God's children are not for sale. And that was very prominent throughout the entire movie, because all you thought was about the children. I almost gave it away, but I'm not. I just think it's something people need to go see. And what JD said about that QR code, angels.com/freedom, is it?
Yes, angel.com/freedom.
Well, you guys can definitely hit that website up and buy donate a ticket to somebody you know to go see this movie. Because one thing I noticed, you all, was when we went to the movies to go see Sound of Freedom, all at the same time the Barbie movie was out, which to me, honey, is irrelevant. Why? Because all these kids dressed in pink are going to see this movie, yet 2-3 theaters down is the Sound of Freedom, and the kids need to see this movie too. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're a mom or a dad, a brother, a sister, an uncle, a sister, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Please visit angel.com/freedom to get a ticket. Buy someone a ticket and take your family to go see it, straight up.
Oh yeah, and well, you know I'm on your side, baby, when it comes to thing. I'm not sure if Sound of Freedom was rated R or not. I'm looking at my ticket now and I don't see a rating on it. But you know, as a parent or just somebody that's that's around kids, or maybe your family or whatever has kids and everything, you know, you should bring awareness to them. Like, because when I was growing up, my mom always told me and my brothers, don't let nobody in the house, don't open it up for no one, don't get in the car with someone you don't know trying to give you candy, you know, the simple things or whatever. It's just like, if you are going to get with an adult, you know, or whatever, it's like a police officer or your teacher or something. And even then, you can't trust all of them too. But, you know, you just have to really teach your kids and make sure that they're street smart or whatever. Because, you know, like in the beginning of the movie, they showed all this footage of kids being kidnapped, and the whole movie was kind of hard to watch, but that part was hardest for me because I know that wasn't acting or whatever. And you know, I mean, I didn't tear up or whatever, but I feel like I was about to watching that. But you know,
Yeah, that's no doubt. When I told JD I wanted to go see this movie, he's like, "Oh yeah, it looks like a good movie to go see." And this is like before we found out it was based on a true story. And when we went to go see it, I was madly uncomfortable. I didn't expect myself to be like that, but I think I was holding your hand the whole time because I was just so. There was a lot of emotions going through me, as you know, should through any human being. You know, that's why it's important for you all to go watch it. And like I said, just visit that website, angel.com/freedom, and donate a ticket to somebody, for real. Donate tickets to a family. And this is my little bit and JD's little bit of contribution to what we saw. We're passing it on. And guess what? You guys should pass it on too. Because it's nothing like having all your family members at home safe and sound. So yeah, go see the movie. Yeah.
Go see it and everything. And you know, and even not just this movie, just, you know, study human trafficking if you're not aware of it and everything. And because